Alright, I'd like to welcome you all back to Major Music TV. It's your boy D Dot coming at y'all with another video for this week. If this is your first time to my YouTube channel, go ahead, subscribe. I like to talk about things like music production in general. Maybe it could be a topic on something hardware related, something software related, new apps, or as I said before, anything really production related. Always open to suggestions, or if you guys are interested in learning about a particular topic, feel free to leave in the comments. I definitely appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me as of late with not only the YouTube channel. Definitely appreciate all the new subscribers, y'all know who y'all are, but also the people that supported my latest album, MPH, which is on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, really anywhere you can get music at right now. 7-track album, working on something new, so definitely stay tuned for that. Reason I'm doing this video is really to talk about YouTube and growing your channel. My channel currently now, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about like I'm a big YouTube expert, but one of the things is, since this pandemic, I've kind of been focusing on a lot of my YouTube videos. I've been spending a lot of time at home, like a lot of other people have been doing recently. By the way, hope everybody's doing okay, keeping safe and keeping healthy during these times. But I've been making more and more videos. I think probably since like mid-March, I'm probably in the neighborhood of maybe 30-something videos I've uploaded. And just some of the observations that I've noticed along the way, for anybody that is trying to build their own YouTube channel. I'm just passing on information. Again, I'm not a YouTube expert, but I have noticed some things that have helped me along the way grow my channel in the past couple of months. I apologize, I do not know where I was at the beginning of this pandemic. However, right now I'm currently, I want to say, around 720 YouTube subscribers, and I made it a personal goal to myself to get to 1,000 before the end of the year, and I think that's very doable. Now, some of the things that I've noticed that has helped me personally is, one, if there's a new product or something out, be one of the first ones to make a video on it, because people are looking for information on it. I'll use the MPC-1 for example. Really still now, I've noticed a lot of people are still waiting on their shipments to come in. And I got my MPC-1, I think around maybe April or so, and I noticed that there were not a whole lot of videos on it. So I did just a video explaining my first week, which you can check out on this channel as well. My first week using the MPC-1, and that was one that just kind of took off and got a lot of hits there. I did another recently on the Chompler app that just came out from MSX. You get that? MSX audio. The reason I said it like that, because some of the viewers got on me because I said MS-12 on a previous video, so I'm gonna say MSX one more time so nobody gets on me about that. Thank you. And really shout out to them brothers as well. I'm not talking about them in terms of people that got on it, but some people that have nothing to do with the company themselves got my comments, and whether it's Facebook or whether it's here on YouTube. Anyhow, but I did a video using the Chompler app from MSX Audio, and then I did another video recently on the Segments app from Elliott Garage, and those are kind of in the music production community. If you make beats like on iPad right now, those are kind of the talk of the town, what a lot of producers are talking about online and using. You go and check out the hashtags on Instagram, you'll see a lot of those videos on there. And by the way, if you are a iOS producer, definitely recommend both of those apps. Again, Segments by Elliott Garage, and then the Chompler app from MSX Audio. But yeah, you definitely want to be one of the first ones to make a video on something when it comes out. Now on the flip side of that, If it's a product, look around your studio. You know, if you have products that you've been using for a while, but let's say you go to YouTube and you might just go out on a limb one day and look up, I don't know, like myself, I did one recently on the Uno drum synth from IK Multimedia. There were not a whole lot of videos up about that, so I took it upon myself to do a video about the Uno drum, and that one also got a pretty decent amount of views. So I'm just I feel like right now, what I want to get it to is an area where when I put up a video, instantly, you know, we're getting some viewers. And sometimes it may take certain videos that I put out days longer than other videos I put out to kind of get going and get people watching them. But eventually they get there. And then not only that, just, you know, keep your ear out to, you know, the producer community, because you don't know necessarily what everybody's talking about, or, you know, if you're into something, maybe you want to just get the word out on. You know, there are a lot of apps and a lot of VSTs. There's so many, you know, no matter if you're on iPad, no matter if you're on a computer, that we can talk about. I even did a video on MIDI polyphonic expression, which is something that's still relatively new. You know, if you use a lot of like Roly products, they take advantage of the MPE technology, and a lot of people are still trying to understand how that works. So I did a video on that. Now the next thing is be consistent. And be consistent. Now what I mean by being consistent is, don't be that person that puts out a video 1 month and then 3 or 6 months down the line you're putting out another video, and then 6 months after that you're putting out another video. And what I mean by that is, you know, come up with whatever your strong point is. So I'll give you an example of that, how it works with me. Each week I try to make sure I put out a video similar to this, where I'm just kind of connecting with the music producer community. One reason for that is people are going to follow you because they see value in what you're doing. They're going to subscribe to your channel because of what you're doing. So you got to make sure you're always providing value. I noticed one of the other downfalls, so I had a channel since 2009, and what motivated me really to kind of up my followers was I noticed a lot of guys that started their channel in the last like 5 years or so, and those guys literally have like thousands of subscribers. I mean, they put up a video and within hours that video has thousands of viewers. And that's the point that I'm trying to get to, as far as the type of subscribers that I want to have on the channel. And one of my downfalls, I think, which is, I won't necessarily say it's a downfall, but you got to get beyond certain things at some point. And I kind of learned that. And what I mean by that is, I used to always make beat making videos. Like every video I would put out was a beat making video. Now, if you go back to some of my older work, I did have some videos where I'm talking like this, but I had way more beat making videos than I had videos where I actually talking about, you know, different topics. So I kind of had to balance that. So each week, what I try to focus on, I put out one beat making video at the minimum. I put out a video kind of like this where I'm just discussing a different topic. And then I may put out a video that's instrumental, where I upload beats to the website, and I put the video that I upload to my website on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. That's at the minimum my 3 videos per week. Now, obviously, life happens and things kind of change, you know, depending on what that is. So there may be times where I may put out more than just one of a certain topic. I may put out like 2 beat making videos during the week instead of 1, or I may put out 2 videos that, you know, are beats playing in the background, instead of just putting out 1. So you gotta also kind of prepare for that. Nonetheless, what you're gonna want to start doing is create a pattern that your people or the people that subscribe to you can notice, so they can go on your website. Oh, Monday I know I can go on D-Dot's YouTube or Instagram and find a beat making video. Tuesday I know I can go on his channel and find a video on music production topics. Wednesday I know I can find his new instrumentals if I'm an artist out there. So there's something every day that you can talk about. With much respect to them, I know some guys that put out a video 5 days a week, in some cases even 7 days a week. Now, don't kill yourself. Give yourself some time to think of something new, because after a while, that's also the flip side of it. I don't want you to ever feel, and I started feeling like this after a while, like I had to put something out. And there are some times where I want to learn something more before I put it out about a certain about a certain topic that I'm speaking of. Or, like recently, I just released a new music video for On Time. If you're on the channel, go ahead and check that out. I do also a lot of my video editing. I would say pretty much most of my video editing. I do sometimes send off like music videos that I shoot to get other people to edit them. But for the most part, I like to experiment and do some of my editing as well. That is something like when I'm recording a new album or mixing or whatever that looks like. That's a time where I may not put out something in that week, because I'm kind of focusing on other projects. And I mean, that could go on and on. Outside of that, I will say, to a lot of you guys that really don't like to get on camera and things like that, in this day and age, you gotta kind of break out of that, especially where we are right now as a society, because you really think about it, whether you're an artist, I know a lot of artists that, they would have their shows and they would go out and perform a couple of times out of the week, or maybe even in different cities, depending, if you got connections like that. And then on the flip side, same thing with producers and beat battles. Now, it's a little different for us in a way, because I guess you can perform online too, but beat battles you can have online as well. I know a lot of producers also that they don't really like to put themselves out there. The only time you really see or hear from them is if you go to events. And again, we may not have events for at least a year, maybe longer, that we can all go to. So it's really important for some of you guys to really understand how this online thing works and to get your channels going. I'm probably going to be making more of these videos like this to take note of my progress. As I said, right now I'm at about 720 subscribers. I do want to get that up to 1,000 by the end of the year. So if you are watching this channel and you took something out of this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You could also follow me on Instagram at d._majormusic. Sometimes I may drop videos on Instagram that don't necessarily make it over to YouTube, so that's also a good place to find me as well. I appreciate everybody that took the time to watch this video, and stay safe out there. Until next time.